What's up, y'all? NappyFu all up on your screen, and today is a That Nap Life video. Today we are going to be doing that snip, that trim. Yes, the thing we really don't like to do, but we know we should do. Anyway, I'm going to show you a really easy method that gets it pretty accurate. It trims what needs to actually be trimmed. So if you want to know what method I use, keep watching. NappyFu checking in. Lego. Welcome back, y'all, to NappyFu TV. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you letting me be all up on your screen, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. So why do we trim our ends? Well, basically, we trim our ends for healthy hair. We want to have evenly healthy hair from root to tips. When we don't trim our ends, we deal with a lot of split ends, withered ends, knots, and cuticle loss, which is not the state you want your hair to remain in if healthy, long hair is your goal. When you should trim your ends? I personally think it's time for a trim when you're dealing with a lot of knotting, when you're seeing a lot of split ends, and you're seeing a lot of single strand knots. So knots, splits, that's your indication. It's time for a trim.
How much should you trim? Well, it depends. I pulled this diagram from naturalhaven.com. This diagram also helped me determine how I should be trimming my hair. I love her blog, and I've talked about her, so make sure you check her out, y'all. So this diagram shows you the point in which you should trim. Let's narrow in on stage 3.
Stage 3 is where your hair suffers the most. It's the ends of your hair. So this shows you how much of the cuticle has thinned down. The thinner the cuticle layer is, the less it's protecting the cortex.
And where it starts to thin out at is where you should trim. So this can be 1 inch, it can be 5 inches. So it just depends. Now I know for some that stage 3 is what puts you right at broad strap length or waist length. But listen, if it's not of healthy hair, then that's just not length you should be claiming anyway. And now for the star of the show. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to be serious the whole time, but I just broke it. Anyway, how do I trim natural hair? Remember when I said you have to trim when your hair starts to thin out at? Alright, let me show you exactly what I mean. All you'll need is some blades, a Denman brush or comb, or even your fingers to work the kinks out. Use blades, cutting scissors, cutting shears. Make sure it has only been used on hair. When you use scissors that's been used on multiple different things, different textures, it actually makes your ends worse. Trust me, I learned from experience. The setup. This is a really easy way to trim your hair, and I like it because it's like a 2-for-1 special. After I'm done trimming on my ends, do you not think she about to rock the best bomb twist out? Of course, okay? So if you braid, you about to have a bomb-ass braid out, you know? So I get to trim off the bad parts of my...
Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to NappyFu, and make sure you turn on notifications by hitting that bell. If you happen to get a little bored during the week, hang out with me on my other social media accounts, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, order that.
So until next time, remember to have healthy hair. You gotta do healthy things. Deuces.
If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, if I told you you were beautiful, if I told you you were beautiful, if I told you you were